In their life, you're coming naked and you're coming all alone. In this life I did foolish, I did stupid, did them all on my own. In this life, ele que me tupa hoi hoi, asut salid me le iwi chupuna, bone. In this life, each and every one, headed on home. Born in this world.
Okay, mahalo everybody for coming out today. This is part 2 of our Hawaiian Conscientism series that we're doing. And why Hawaiian Conscientism? What we're trying to do is really bring greater dialogue about these political issues of independence on campus, and especially in Hawaiian studies. We're trying to do it through study, through critical dialogue, and action as well. And these series of talk stories that we're having with folks like we had Kalekoa last month and with Uncle Skippy Ioane today is to put students in touch with more activist-oriented people in the community. We get really kind of insulated here at school sometimes. So we're trying to do that, get some really good mana'o from these people that have so much good experience and that are as critical sometimes of the effects of academia as they are of the effects of occupation in general, yeah? So it's good for us to be critically thinking about all those things. We don't want to be pacified by anything that we're engaged in. That's actually the opposite of the reason why most of us are here. So thanks for coming out today. And we have an important event coming up on Monday as well with Native Hawaiian Student Services. We have a Hawaiian Prisoners Pa'ahau Book Drive launch event. So that's going to be Monday in the Halau from 3 to 5. And we're going to have some speakers. I believe we have Kat Brady, Kamana'opono Crab, and who else? Judge Michael Broderick. I think Ernie Cruz is going to be playing a little bit of music. We're going to have some food. And we are using it as a launch event for a month-long book drive to collect Hawaiian culture-based books to get into the libraries of some of the prisons that our Hawaiian brothers and sisters are in. And the idea is to give them some spiritual and mental sustenance while they're in there, give them something to eat while they're in there that connects them with home and connects them back to Aina, even if in a distant way. So please come to that and help us spread the word. Really important. And I'm going to give it to Andre. Talk a little bit about Uncle Skippy.
Aloha aina kako. Mahalo to everyone for coming out for Hawaiian Conscientism Part 2 with the Pope of Gutter Religion, Skippy Ioane. Real quick, Uncle Skippy has been a shining light in our movement for many years. One of the leaders and founders of the King's Landing occupation, now over 30 years, 35 years. Skippy has been a real critical voice for us through his brilliant metaphors and analogies, weaving politics, culture, and really the human story of the grassroots people down in the valley. So today we're featuring Skippy Ioane, Hawaiian Conscientism Part 2. Mahalo. Also, just early heads up. We're going to have a Hawaiian Conscientism Part 3 coming up in May. What is it, Lima? May 2nd or 3rd. We'll look for the flyer. We have a special, highly esteemed guest. Linda Tuivai Smith will be our speaker for Hawaiian Conscientism Part 3. Mahalo.
Oh shit, even the other day, man, get these, I don't know. Everybody know like each other and equal, eh? So let me have it. I don't can tell the difference between on pimp Kanaka is and on Kanaka is Maoli no. But the other day, where the hell I was? Oh, I came over here for go with my brother. What I came for, I forget. Well, anyhow, not too long. Last week I was here.
Yeah.
Oh, the one for Umi.
Yeah.
So anyway, my brother had party for his daughter. So I stayed on that night. And but it's just like Andre. We gotta get prepared for get out of the way. Cause you know sometimes I look at they go on YouTube, they gonna know everything we did. And then they still gotta go on their own and make their boo-boos. Because the Americans never give up 1 billionth of an inch. Nobody occupying land. You know, so like what you was talking about, that person we was talking about in the car that works for OHA.
Yeah.
She never either.
Yeah.
You know, and so all of your cultural knowledge, you know, you get your eye, ear, nose, hand, mouth. That's your teachers. So that's what I was ready to we gotta make hot your lele, right?
Yeah.
We kind of
Yeah.
That's how I write. So I tell when I wake up in the morning, o ike au ika nane o kana hele o ola he puli mua ke. You know, so I was telling in Hawaiian that, you know, if you don't see the beauty eyes, you go read the book, that no help. She's nice, I like her.
Yeah.
She's humble, eh? And so we was talking, so we started going about the hula dancers. So and I just would say, yeah, because now I look the hula dancers, the buggers all look anorexic. So we got into that conversation. I said, now, because you know, a long time ago in Koolave, I don't know if it was Uncle Harry or another kupuna would tell me, and I like this. If you look the wahine and the bugger get that stuff over here, the tire, that's the one you grab. Because that bugger tried and true and can cook. You know, the bugger only... yeah. No, but they get a name, and it's a complimentary name that, you know, like the mango ono.
Yeah.
And but these, when you... I forget the name, so I told her...
Olelo Hawaiian.
Yeah, you know, because I was... It was whole other days. And I was quite the ambitious rascal.
Yeah.
So I was touching all of me and YY as much as possible. And then so one night, me and Uncle Harry, we was sharing about 2 feet apart. So we was going pound for pound, you know. And then so after that, he was talking, and I don't know if it was him or another one, Kupuna Wahine, but also an elder. They was explaining to me that get one name, they call it Wahine. You know when the bugger have baby, like heifer and cow.
Yeah.
When the Wahine get baby, the bugger get the ohia come a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
But that, when they say that kind of Wahine, the bugger is firm yet supple.
Yeah.
You know, and can cook. And no going to talk nonsense. You're not going to waste your time with nonsense this one. Because the bugger went over a few bridges.
Yeah.
You know, and up the mountain and down the valley. So, and then, of course, get the camp school kids who smart. It's Isla, uncle. I don't say nothing. I go, okay. Good. But you know one thing I tell you, I watch camp school kids, bro. They freakers, they do their assignment.
Yeah.
See, like me, I would turn my assignment in. Lucky thing, I would sit next to Kainani and she would start the other way. And I had shit, I would forget. So I did mine that night. So I told her, go look for that word. And that word, we know can call me Delani. Hey, don't record this, eh? Freak them, I don't get shit already, get it over. And I try to be, you know, what do you call that? Not open-minded as much as no talk. You know, let the other guy talk. Freak him. We still losing. Hey, after it. But we're not winning in leaps and bounds, able to jump tall buildings.
Okay, inch by inch.
And they lie. You're coming naked, and you're coming all alone. In this life I did foolish, I did stupid, did them all on my own. ele que mete pa hoi hoi. Asut salad mele ili chupuna. The elders moan. In this life, each and every one heading on home. Born in this world without love, without hate. It's given, oh it's not. It's never too early, never too late. And if the mama and the papa in their hearts, they will not find great green God, earth mama, till all the little cake is you is mine. And if ever I have not been good, well I hope you know I tried it the best way that I could. Like a bird, sitting down on the wire, sing it out like a song in the midnight choir. Well, I have spoken in my own to be free. Soapside Valley whispers echo wood. Hard winds drive on the other. Is it here that you choose to lie down still upon the earth, mother? Tumbling stones on battered walls, burdens lie me down. Ayakako, Makialo Pali, yeah, and just like rain, each and every one come tumbling down. And on the journey back home, in the Kiole, when the forest stands alone, by yourself if you walk in, you can hear the spirits, you can hear the forest sing. Yeah. Sure enough in this life evil, gonna commit 10 commandment sins. Billy Kia come to the forest when the second Kaneka stepped in. And if ever I have not been good, well I hope you know I tried it the best way that I could. Like a bird sitting down on the wire, sing it out like a song in the midnight choir. But I have spoken in my own to be free, to go home once more. Cultural people think the political people are dummies, and the political people think the cultural people is Disney World. Hey, you saw the picture of the Hawaiians the other night. Get on picture now, the Hawaiians, and Winona Rubin. They never show nobody sticking finger. Only Uncle Harry was in there for 3 seconds. And that's it. They went on and on about the wa'a, hokulea. Let me see, what else?
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, just had them last night, I think.
Yeah.
Or the documentary.
Yeah. Before Mary Monarch on...
Yeah, can't fight. Yeah.
When it came out in the early 90s, I think.
Oh yeah.
Definitely talk about the Kumulipo, all that.
Yeah, that part was good. Started off real good. Then one time they just went right. They never go left. They didn't even try to go up the middle. You know, they just stayed right then. That's the kind of things that the Popa Kiki you need to have in you. You know, because if you're gonna look at the amount of manipulation that's still occurring within the governmental process and the Office of Hawaiian Despair, they don't answer me. I've been right to them, but I just forget that this marijuana. So everybody profiling a Big Island. I like to move that thing to over here. You guys like them? Take them. Get them off our island. Too much people. Traffic. Everybody. Oh, you know what? Let me say this observation. I had to go, I was telling you, for my Hawaiian language class. Go listen to music and write in Hawaiian the 4 package that we've been learning about what was my observation. So I was going to bullshit her a little while. From afar outside, I heard this voice that had captivated me, etc., etc. Then when I went in, there was my kumu. But then, I'm going to write like this now. I'm going to say, but you know what? When I went over there, I hear Pidgin English, I hear Hawaiian, Tahitian, and Japanese. I hear all the language. But when I was looking now in the eye, I was watching the people eye. So in the eye, the young guys, they're all faultless. Oh, goodness gracious, kanaka. Hoo. Seemed like they took their spinach. You know, like how Popeye took his spinach. They look, the young people all eating spinach, and their eye was ablaze with hope. And and they was all happy. I keep on walking. Then I started sensing, I look into a certain age, my age and older eyes, I see uncertainty. You know, I was watching them. And they actually look desperate to get their money before the Korean bomb us. You know, or something like that. But I was looking at them in their spirit. And their spirit been look uncertain in the sense that they was all selling trinkets. That's some trinket, almost I said the F word. There's some trinket people over there. You know, and now, so that, and then, I got nothing against the hula, because the bugger, you know, my kids and get nothing but stress my house last week. For make the uniform, go pick this, go pick that. And then, you know, that's a gathering and practicing a form of our culture. But, even from young day, my babies was young, and the first one go, I was resentful that you limit yourself to just dancing hula. You limit our whole world to just hokulea. You know, you limit our whole political belief to John Wahe and what's that other brother, Keanu Sai. You know, and so that what is that word when you fractionalize to a degree that there's no sense. You can be certain that the uncertainty is unnecessary. You know? Because they're going to be fractionalized, period. So, I was going to tell all these young buggers here, go make you bread. Find out how to make you bread. And then, because in the old days, the whole Lava Gang was made up of acid heads, pakalolo growers, welfare warriors, because everybody else who was working couldn't make it. You know, so it's only us, the park people live in the park, and Terry them. But you know, in those days, actually the welfare system funded the Hawaiian movement.
That's so true.
You know, put that in the books. So, you know, like I'm telling my own son and the children is, you know, if you go in welfare, it's honorable. I believe it's very honorable. And I could sing one song to that effect that, you know, when I was growing up, when I was in my 20s and 30s and running hard. I was fortunate to have the ability to run with the old criminals. And those old criminals, they don't make noise. You don't see them. You don't see them when they come, you don't see them when they leave. But they own 4 houses. And they don't pay tax. So the first law of criminal Bill of Rights 101 is you don't behave in any behavior that attracts the heat. As soon as you attract the heat, the good crook move. Stay, boom, he gone. So when in the old Kaolave days, a lot of the Pakalolo growers was helping us because we used to sell Molokai bread and smoked meat. Take long time. They come with 5 ounces, we gone, boom. And in old days in Hilo, you don't need work. As long as you get weed, you can fix car, you get doctor swap for Pakalolo. And so that type of lifestyle will improve efficient. You know what I mean? And the mechanic, you give him 1 ounce. You look the job 800, you give him 2 ounces. The doctor, $20, I give him 1 joint. 2 joints. And then he checked my wife, she hot pie and all that. So we had our economy because we never had money. And everything went work. And in the old days, to a large degree, the cops don't look. And even when I got popped with 50 plants, my grandfather's garage, on the roof, the officer, I know them as all families. He said, Ioane, how come that is on your roof? So my grandmother, it's my mo'opuna. He said, make for me for cook as rosemary. He tell, no, Miss Ioane, that's marijuana. She go, no can be. She said, yes. So he went up there, threw all my plants off, pulled them all out, broke them all up, and threw them in the bushes. And my grandmother was old, and I got 30 leakage, but she cannot leak me, so I had to put her on the steps so she can heat my face. So she put her, okay, Grandma, go. And then she started licking me, and I said, Grandma, you feel all right? I'm all right. And she was licking me. But that's how we have, even then, those days, that's just the black connects. The differential. There wasn't add cream and sugar, or assimilated to a degree that it's immoral to survive. So he went and broke the plant, and that's it. Never had trouble. So that because I think that what we is losing in that sense was that like the police, they know that the Christian Caucasian colonist crusader had bullshitted us to such a large degree that morality was fraud. And started with the fraud of God. Because Jesus is Caucasian now, he's not Jewish. They evicted a Jewish out of him. He's from Idaho now. And so I think, for our now marijuana, they're going on the radio. And, there's certain protocols that must be met and all of that. And I find it offensive. And then they go, amen. So I just cannot see that I believe they're serious now. There's some serious freaking connectors. But I'm saddened that the fraud and the illusion still holds true. To such a degree that they say I'm on the radio. We only get one Hawaiian station. And as I listen to them, I rather listen rock and roll, but since I'm taking Hawaiian language, I gotta sit trying to tie the ends together. But when I listen to them guys talk, lucky to get Andre and people like you guys here in this manner that, maintain that the fraud of God and the hypocrisy of democracy and hold it to so we can show to the next generation. I don't know if it's getting any stronger, but I know that the people is getting weaker. Because the cop, and I'm not gonna say his name because the families all still live in Kyokaha, but he had no intentions of arresting me, none at all. Because that was the kingdom of Kyokaha, and he from Kyokaha, so he just went pull out all my marijuana and broke them and told my grandma to give me licking. And that was it. And I don't know if we can, today, with the drones in the sky, if the Kanaka of today would be willing to work in such an honorable manner, you know. Cheat the U.S. as much as you can, lie and steal from them. And anyway, that's why I think that, you know, like before the Koalabi gang was all us, all the Pak people. We had all the homeless, the druggies, the prostitutes, the whores, the killers, the bank robbers. But they never all go, you know, I mean. I'm not going to paint them picture because they was half-assed, just as half-assed as they are today. You know, and I think that half-ass and chicken sheddery is blossoming. You know, chicken sheddery, kikahi is, they're fertilizing that bugger now. Dumb too. You know, the pure bloods. I know some ignorant 100% Kanakas. Good looking Kanakas, man. White nose, nappy hair, luau feet, but chicken shit. Rip you off in a minute. Smile. How you, brother? Stealing. No, I never see. And then, so like now with the intermarriage and all that, it seems like poi dog. You know, poi dog. More strong, you know. And then, of course, I remember when we've been trying to make the blood bank. You know, we still trying to make that blood bank. You know, we gotta figure out: is 100% the best Kanaka? Is 82%? You know, we get one 40% Wahine and one 60% guy. We poke him, we look the baby, we study him. Ooh, no do this again. Oh, we get what 80% and 80%. Bingo! They're a number. You know? Now that's how I looking at it, because when you look at the political arena of John Squidwater, he good guy now, because he not working. No, I respect him, because you know that bugger, he wouldn't take down the flag. That bugger get huevos, bro. You know, he get watermelons. That took courage. But I see him now. He kind of look. I wish I like he come talk to me. You know, he always staring at me, but he don't say nothing. So I stare back. I don't say nothing. So we're looking at how to morph the OHA funding that we can use it on the other side of the fence. You know. So Hayden Burgess wants us to be nation in a nation. And have the Americans promise to let us be free in time. So I said, well, that sounds like a real good workable idea, Hayden. And he even laughed. He liked that. But I don't think it's possible. But I think we got to create a middle ground where I would say like this. No look for him in the next 20 years. No look for him. Rebuild. Start again. You know. Because I never say, like Terry, she's mad. I said, we lost. Well, I'm not going to say we lost. I'm going to say we losting. You know, we are in losting. We never lost, but we losting a lot. So I think, you know, with Kana'i Owalu and what is his name now? Keanu Sai and Henry, I think we should prepare for Maki. Prepare for our funeral. And set aside thoughts to how you're going to leave the Eke. You know what I mean? Reinforce the Eke in a manner that's strong for the oncoming onslaught of Western greed and Christian civilization. And then die and get the fuck out of Dodge. Then the next guy is fuck up. Because we did pretty good share of it, you know? We fight hard how many years? And Waleon. You know, and then, oh, you know what? And so we're making this ice thing. You know what I'm going to do when I get back next week? I'm going to go talk to all of the the vice principals of the 2 schools that suck up the homestead kids. So I like them come. Because if we're going to take the amount of misery, the amount of money and agencies that the misery of the Kanaka people employ is outrageous. You know, we support the criminal system, the prisons. Our people keep those department employed. So I was thinking that, you know, getting ready. What me and Andre was talking earlier, because I'm gonna hold an ICE conference in Kyoka, right in the heart of Black Connect, and it's rampant over there, rampant. So I'm talking to the families, and we're gonna try and have because when I look at Ted Sakai, he kind of nice guy, but what does it take for turn on lock? You know, and then another thing, when you look at a 65-year-old junkie, do we want to spend any more money on this puppy, or just tell him jump? You know, my own family, I get 55. My sister never moved out of my mother's house in her life. She never had a job once. Pretty good, eh? I'm proud of that, you know. And she's still doing ICER. Alright, how come she in the bathroom so long? 4 hours. I think that's where she's comfortable. Leave her alone. I gotta use the bathroom. Go under the tree. You know, because as my mother's house, that's where she still there, smoke ice in her bathroom all day. And she no more job. Never did. So, all of these, how we're gonna deal with it is, I think, our turn and leave the sovereignty to the next guys. You know, I'm willing to stop any goddamn moment. You know, but if you send for me, I go do my share. Me, I soldier. You know, I'm not gonna not come. But if you don't call, I don't mind that all either. You know, because get plenty of work in the Kanakaville. You know, right down there on the street. So, that's what, right now I'm actually more concerned with the spiritual survival than the political survival. Because we no more nuclear bomb. If you no more bomb, limo in the current, dust in the wind. You know what I mean? America no scared you. Abercrombie no scared you. Huge. So, my recommendation is continue stealing from the government all you might. But like Willie Bright said now, if everybody comb their hair to the right, you comb your hair to the right. So they don't know it's you. You know? And the welfare system is our best we can, I think, reparations, the best we get is welfare. So I recommend that you do it well, and if you're going to cash money, do akamai, you know. No buy no car. That's the dumbest thing you can do. If you want criminal, buy one car. Create smoke out of your muffler. If no more, make smoke. You know, make just right. The officer gonna look at poor thing, but he not gonna think you know, you're a welfare agent. And anyway, that's how I look at the and then you can go college, you know, and do all that, and then argue with us, you know, what's the difference between a cultural deficient and a political deficient Kanaka, and who is contributing more to the Ipu, and who is actually just showboating. You know, and that's one thing in our culture, showboating, man, we should have a course on how to do it. Because them some showboating buggers, boy. And then another thing is, I don't think, even, you know, because how my elders teach me, you get your eye, your ear, your nose, your hand, your feet, your ass, your penis, and your vagina. Those are the implements you use to pray. You know, when the rain hit the dirt, the bugger go, Pooya. And this is praying. The rain is praying with the dirt. When the river go in the ocean, he go like this. They're praying. So that's why when the Christians came, they said, how come everybody poking? I said, no, they're not poking, they're praying. You know? So I think that when you're thinking like how you want to imitate God, you go and do this thing. And then that's the greatest compliment you can give to God. You imitate Him, you know? And so poking is actually, I think, a cultural correct way to be Hawaiian. You copy the river, you copy the rain, you know? And if we kick your kaina, and these are our elders, pulikako. Anyway, but those are the kind of teachings that I share to help break the chains of your brain and burst the bubble of the illusions that Jesus Christ is going to save you. Where? When? I mean, my family are Christians, you know. Well, and so I tell them a lot, so they don't listen anymore. You know, like one of the things I told them is, I don't think Jesus was against Mahous, because he never take Wahine in the desert. He only took brothers. So I really don't think he get anything against Mahous. I think the guys who came along later, because in Kanaka culture, shoot, they got no trouble. You know, no trouble with them. You know, and the bugger, hey, when I was growing up, I think the number 3 bull was Mahu. And nobody grabbed his ass, but he grabbed yours. In the housing, but that bugger beef. And all the tough boys know about him. Even if you hold hand with another brother, they oh, how you? Mind your business. So all of these illusions that we are concreted in, I think conspires to crack the ipu. So when the ipu crack, no matter the water no can piha, you know. And so when your spiritual ipu is cracked, you're gonna leak. So this leaking of the waters from the ipu akane, when he leak, they fill him up with Anheuser-Busch, ice now, or education. Education is another form of water, you know, to fill that empty void. And then me, I tell you, so long I've been on the streets, I've been around this planet Earth, you know, in jail, that I can see that an educated Hawaiian, even though well-versed, is a mimic of word. You know, his hand may not be educated. You know, I like see the kaki'os on his leg from falling off the cliff. You know, if his fingers know the dirt. You know, like the earth is the greatest teacher get, and the earth, the God, and that's what I want to tell you guys. I was Christian until a priest licked me, and then bow. I said they freaked these. Then I got licking for it was so long. My grandmother was so ashamed because they kicked me out of altar boy. My grandmother was so ashamed. Every time she passed me a street slap. So every time I walk, I look for her, man. But now that priest, I say his name was Father Smith. I love him. Because that man licked me when let free me from the fraud of God. And that one transposed into the hypocrisy of democracy. Because they came on the same pirate ship. They came together. You know? So that the rebuilding of a captured spirit and patching the crack on the ipu, I think to me, what better you go by yourself? You know, if you talk to a priest or a psychiatrist and all that, I don't know if it might help, but I know you walk your ass in the forest and you don't come out for 1 week, 2 weeks, you feel better. You may stink a little bit, unless you know how, for out with the avapui. But you go, you take Vienna sausage, because the bugger lasts. You take Vienna sausage and sweet potato and match and water, and go in the forest, and then wait, you know, and then go sleep. And because the spirit is there, but you gotta hammer all of your nonsense, indoctrinations, and I don't think weed bother, but Rappling go with cocaine, so he got smacks. But I think that to start the healing process, the earth is the best. Earth is the best. And ocean, the guys is cousins. Earth and ocean, because like me, I was ocean man all my life. And then my wife went move mountains, so I think I can handle. But I never. So I'm mountain man now. But ocean is just as honor. You know, you go in that bugger and where I live, the water killed every year. The name of my ocean is Kaiai Kanaka. And I think my village, we lost one. Oh shit, we just lost one. Like about 1 month ago. And the ocean kill you. So the prayer, the healing, I think, for me is the earth and the ocean. Maybe he get words can tell you, you know, you hypnotize that bugger, you heal. Go ahead, beat it, you're okay now. So that when you walk around this earth, your vessel is not cracked. You know. And so when you look at other people's, unless you like can live with only the earth, and if you can, more lucky. Just come down once a week, get you shit, because that's why you gotta make your bread. Unless, because if you guys young, you go farm, yeah, but you're not gonna eat right now. You know, take a while. You know, you're gonna farm and make animal. You either gotta be crackerjack, or you're gonna be a hungry Kanaka. you know, because like now I get 4 pigs, 8 donkeys, 4 dogs, and I go shop. You know, buy eggs. The guy like me raise eggs, but shit. If somebody, I gotta feed all these buggers. I kind of losing my drive. You know, I'm gonna eat them pretty soon. But so a lot of these manners within the spirit of the Kanaka is the what do you call it? The poet dogged of us to create without being a sellout. You know, who you gonna be? I go shop, bro. You know, and I get and my wife tell me, Skippy, what? Take the pig to the slaughterhouse. I don't go price them, bro. Hell no, we kalu in this burger or smoke meat, but whatever the cheapest pork get in the store, when you go slaughterhouse, you like I think I get maybe about 600 pounds worth of pig. That gonna cost me, I think like $700 for slaughter cut and wrap. Expensive. So I told my wife I'm gonna do it myself. She all habut. She said, how you gonna know? I said, no matter. Go. How you know? Watch. How you know best pork chop was? I tell girl, when I get 2 kind pig, spare ribs, cause get the ribs, and the rest is meat. I get that knife, I just make squares, wrap them up in all squares and half. Frig. Yeah, but how you know you get the pork chop? I tell, I don't know. You know, I don't care. If I gotta pay $700, yeah, lucky I don't drink anymore, you know. But if you go drink tonight, I go try. I don't forget, bro. I don't forget, bro. I was an expert, but I was a journeyman. So anyway, so now I have to be morphing my integrity into a more reasonable entity. That is me, you know. And so that way, I hope I've been patch my crack in my ipu. You know, and to a large degree, I know I did. You know, I know because I had great teachings from great elders. You know, and so I was really offended at that movie last night, the Hawaiians. You know, they was really chicken shit our elders, because what they went show was what they wanted to show. We should be. You know, they never show Auntie Clara cool. Uncle Henry was only Uncle Harry was only smiling. You know, they never show fire. You know, what they would show was actually luau issues that you can do it, you know, like how they make us go to luau for sin. So when I was looking at that movie, it was offensive. You know, they never have no middle fingers, no nothing, no. Nothing at all. Okay, let me fuck around over here a little while. Because I believe that religion is a real dangerous drug, especially if it's introduced. down to the front of the class and we talk to them in this manner. We tell them we connect a kingdom, Hawaiian kingdom, looking way beyond the blue. Whatever happened to the dignity under oppression? Whatever happened to the racism of annexation? You see, the kingdom lands is still laid under our feet. But what I cannot find is the Aina used to live in me. Close your eyes and visualize. Keia Aina, Hewa Hipana, Loa Ole, all those lies in the sky. You see, 'cause perfect may not be so good, you see, if you a monkey up in the captured tree, who put the for sale signs on the tree. Oppression got a hold of dignity. Come on. And I'm so sorry, playmate, I cannot play today. Tutu Ioane Hawaiian Palace got taken away. My village calling sick today. Chicken kukai, ikekahi, ikekahi. Oh shit, I'm gonna forget the words. Chicken kukai, ikekahi, ikekahi. Slave mentality keeping us blind, so we no need see. You know that Samuela, Texas is taking a leak right on the tree, underneath me. A hakakama, you and I. Oppression laughed and poked my ooh's eye. Yeah. I'm so sorry, playmate, I cannot play today. Tutu Ioane Hawaiian Palace got taken away. My village calling sick today. In her mind, as the drama unfolds, a spiritual modification of a pagan, a voodoo might uphold. For you see, Jesus ain't in Kelly is no. Wait a minute. Oh, you see, Jesus is not in Kelly's genealogy. No. Adam and Eve. Spiritual modification keep the monkey people up in the tree. Look at me, I say, I got the home in glory land's gonna outshine the sun. I got the home in glory land's gonna outshine the sun. Me asking, do Lord, yeah, did you remember me? I'm looking way beyond the blue. And I'm so sorry, playmate, I cannot play today. Tutu Ioane Hawaiian Palace got taken away. My village calling sick today. Yep, love that song. And I believe that. But so the Kanaka, each Kanaka, this is my advice, each Kanaka gotta be one kingdom within their own self. Most safe. Because you are susceptible to some slick talking kings and queens and what do you call those things, initiatives and Senate bills. Oh my goodness. So and almost to the fact now, I've come into certain conclusions that this generation, we're not ready. You know, all our efforts, and you guys know, look our hair, all gray. When I was in the army, I was running with the Popolos, and we took over. I got kicked out of the army, and I got kicked out of the church. You know, so and I got all F's all my life. So I'm thinking that we didn't cut the mustard. You know, we will try our best though. You know, we try our best. But the leader that has emerged, he didn't come. And the leaders that had, and as I feel that what do you call the kako thing was really lacking. You know, and then me and Andre have been trying. I've been trying a few times before Andre, with Andre, and after Andre, for Hui Pu Lako, Mako, Woko, and Kako. But the vanity of the leadership is impressive. You know what I mean? Yeah, Andre, it's impressive. And the uncertainty. When you see, uncertainty is not bad, I think, but when you become certain that Oha and Kawai Waioholu, what's the name? Nawai Olu, what's the name? Kanawai Owalu. Well, when you come certain that this is the way, that's deep to do, you know. So I think my new message is: if you see any Kanaka leader over 60, shoot him. Shoot him. So we can start afresh. You know, I like to see some new fuck ups. I try to listen to the same fuck ups. I mean, get something, you know, something new. You know, tell me something fresh. Cause even like the PKO, I love them not as much as I used to. But everybody sell out. That's our problem, you know. Our folks, they instead of putting on disclaimer, I'm going to sell out to you, brother. But you got to write this in a contract. I can say fuck you anytime. You know? Then you get integrity. Because that's how the Hawaiian homes made to my village. You know? You have the right to be here, goddamn right. Just as much as Walmart, Puakolo, the bombing, the prisons. You Kanakas have a right to be here, but we want to reserve the right to kick you out anytime we like. And we will sign them. Big beef. But that was 35 years ago. They didn't kick us out yet. But so, I thinking, get rid of us already. You know, put us out to pasture. You know, with drugs, liquors, and fornicatable women. You know, and put us out to pasture already, shit. And let the fresh bunch come in. I really believe that, you know. And if they don't come, well, shit, I'm not going to desert. I come back work. If nobody feel my position, no call me for 2 weeks and then call, I come back. You know, I go back work. So, like, up in Big Island, we're going to put together an ICE conference. Right in the homestead, because the homestead is rampant. And they're stealing. And you know what? Funny you should mention that, you know. Because in Kyokohapanaeva, we had 3 hangings. What year is? Last year. We had 3 hangings, all ice related. 3 brothers killed himself. And then, and the family of one of them when hanged themselves. I don't know if you guys heard the incident when had tidal wave. The guy went go steal. That's all one family. And I'm not going to say the name because the kupuna is very honorable. You know, she been helping me plenty. So I want to name that whole thing we're going to do after her. But they lose, they give a fuck. You know, they don't give a fuck already. Once they get on the ice. That's what I don't like call them ice. I like call them the pill loser give a fuck. You know, like LSD. And so we don't go call them ice. We call them lost you give a fuck. So put it in perspective, you know, so that the person's parents recognize that your baby lost his give a fuck, and you on the no give a fuck about list too. So this what I'm heading for with this conference is to highlight the characteristics of an ICER and how to recognize them in your house and what options we can do. That's why I'm going to talk to the Lua guys. See, how I going to start this? I heard from one young brother that these other 4 brothers was going down their street and go lick them. Because they don't know, but the house getting ripped off. So they don't identify who the ISIS on the street was. They was going to lick them. So I told him, when they going to lick them? So I didn't know they're talking about them. So I'm going to talk to those 4 brothers. But I like lick them. I like lick them too. I like broke his ass. I like punch him in the ear. Then tell him beat it, no call the cops. Lick him and get out. So I think that so when we get our conference, I don't know if I'm gonna invite the prosecuting attorney or go have a meeting with him at McDonald's. I like know how far we can, and then talk to the families. If you like us lick your child, call. We come in there and we broke his ass. Smack him around a little bit and go. But you gotta be there. Now I wanted to ask the prosecuting attorney, how we can assist in breaking his ass without getting charged for assault. We gotta find a common ground that works. And I serious, you gotta slap him. Because that bugger slapped his parents. He licked his parents. I like lick him back. So I'm gonna bring all this up at the conference and because I will invite the Kyokaha police, the ones born raised. And then and I was talking to one policeman about him, and he kind of like it, So now we're gonna have to develop a way to broke the boy's ass or the girl. That's why we gotta get girl kung fu's for go lick the girl. Give them licking. You gotta have consequences, even though they don't give a fuck. Satisfaction, so the mother can say, lick my daughter. I too old, I like you slap him right in front of me, then I go, yee! One more time, baby. Oh, thank you. Kick him now. Oh, thank you. Okay, now go. Something like that. Then we can go in the house and take him back. And then grab that ISA and so I'm gonna ask Hawaiian Homes because they kick the people out. They get a couple of drug houses in Kyokaha. I like them. And then I will put the Lua guys in the front, practice their art, and then put the terrified family members in the house. And then so another question will come up. What about what age group should we expand our resources on? And I said, well, if that bugger over 45, shoot them. Get rid of them. Or 50, at a certain age, don't spend money already. Let them die. My sister and my brother going to die. Tough shit. I love them, but I wouldn't spend money on them. Because I look at them. If they not catch on by now, frick them. Turn left already. I buy them cigarettes and beer. But so those are kind of stuffs that is affecting our community, and I would think that I'm not going to say it's more important than sovereignty and independence. It's equal. Because independence is equal. Because when we get independence, if we had them, I tell you, if we send in the Lua people and we lick them, we better not get charged. That is an independent kingdom. It's our culture to broke his ass and be free about it. And no court but us. Okay, thank you very much. Now that's what I'm talking about. I don't know the law because that freaking, that old man was writing, okay, in kingdom law. So, I write him. I get, before I had outhouse, I had everybody's constitution. I make like this. Toilet paper, I can use them. I don't read them because all look alike. And I had no usage for me. Everything I went get. The fish never come my net because I read the Constitution. I go down the ocean and throw them. That's right. Shit, yeah, the Pakalolo not Mahu because I read the Constitution. I had to go out there and check the weeds so before he turned Mahu. Pluck them. And all of those things is how I've been survived. And that was, I felt very sovereign of me to go against the law of the American and make my bread. As an honorable a Hawaiian man, I raised my family. You look my Social Security, 0, 0, 0, 0. The lady tell me, how did you survive? I tell, prostitution. She said, you serious, boy? I go, I get hard time sit down. Anyway, yeah, but that's how I made my bread. And then selling fish and the Filipinos before, I think it was like $12 a pound lobster. Limu, $3, manini $3, hole hole $3. And all, and you know, any kind, pick tea leaf, all of these things, Aina things, welfare. Okay, let me see this. Because I believe welfare is a form of compensation. Food stamps, take them, and then make side business. Be akamai. See, I was on welfare, food stamps. And anyway, let me tell you this story too now. Human nature. So even with the political, they're going to say, whatever kingdom or come, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I think you just have a sovereign chicken shit kaneka. Or not, maybe not, you know. But to this day, in the villages, I go sing that song too. Plenty Hawaiians have been helped all my might, you know, because I know that the great gods had put into me plenty. You know, I was born with plenty. I always was ahead of the pack, or if I wanted to, behind, or to the left, or to the right. I never wanted to be leader, but if nobody go, I go. You know, if God, I go, but I rather not, because I'm a criminal. So you put somebody else in front, you take the bullet. Rarely you should be in the front. A wise criminal will hardly be in the front. But if nobody go, I go in. I do my share. But the connectors are in help. And then I was hurt. And Andre remember, and even you, that they've been trying to kick me out. And I went put them in there. They came ask for help, and I went out of my way, you know. And then even show them, you know, I gave them one good Pakalolo place for one family because they needed them. And I love that place because the water right there. But here, you go over here. Oh, here, good. That one didn't try to kick me out. And a couple connectors have been helped get their veterans benefits. So when they kick me out, I know they never, but they would try. So I would take them, we went through the whole process and I won. I beat them. I beat them all. I beat them. Had about 14 of them. I'll wipe them out. Then right when the guy said, okay, you guys no can. He can. And right there I gave E the house. I said, hey E, you keep the house. I don't like live here anymore. I was stupid. I should have just said, okay, and go about my business. But you know, but the thing is, what I would finally, you know, like in your defense mechanism, you create things for make you feel better. You know, if you dumb, you say that the book was wrong. You know, and all of you create stuff. So how I would create for my friends, I would say like this. They finally took control of their life and took direction. They went against the old tiger. You know, and they grasped their selves upon themselves and they said, no. That's the best I could do for them. You know, then I would destroy them. But I never destroy them to the fact of hurting them, but just to let them know, you don't can beat me. And that was pretty shallow, but I never care. And I gave the house to eat. But the Hawaiian, you know, for him feel like he's driving the direction of his life, he been chicken shit me. You know? And so that I see a lot of Chicken shit is flourishing in Kanakaville. But I hope to feel that it's a sense of empowerment that they can bring down the old tiger. That's the best I could do for them, you know. But it was chicken shit. And I made this song just for that. And I felt that a lot of the chiefs of in the movement was had considered the mana to be of them as a human, and not as child of the earth, that the mana come from the mother. Oftentimes needs a reminder and integrity of how you do what you do. You behave chicken shit, then the sting gon' get. The hound not gon' peel it to you. Like who kind of fly you been to eat? Yes you do. Well, you're bright like the sun, you been to heat. Yes you do. Ain't no mountains we can stand behind. Chiefs have all gone. Ain't no mountains we can stand behind. Chiefs have all gone. They got confusion on the mountain river, forgot where water come from. They got confusion on the mountain river, forgot where the water come from. Well, check out this statistic. Well, the bloodlet's gone ballistic. Could have been in this coercive blend. Are we surrounded, we drowned, we consistently been hounded about the overthrow we didn't defend. Well, them white folks call it welfare, but we prefer the term revenge. Oh, them white folks call it welfare, but we prefer the term revenge. Oh, the sky keeps crying, teardrops like rain tumble down. I said the sky keeps crying, teardrops just like rain. Keolaneka honu atom teardrop the China again. Keolaneka honu atom teardrop the China again. I don't care what school you swear you been go. First step for a come I no be who poor. I don't care what school your kumus come from. Second step for a come I no be done. Uh-huh. 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 The moral of the story, investigation of the glory, begatted by the U.S. obey. Behavior patterns matter, dreams have been shattered. You got to pay attention, hey, hey. Those miss the point. Send the brothers to the joint. Find the two folks are still getting away. Ain't no mountains we can stand behind. Chiefs have all gone. Ain't no mountains we can stand behind. Chiefs have all gone. They got confusion on the mountains, river, forgot where water come from. They got confusion on the mountains, river, forgot where water come from. And this song I've been right after they've been trying to kick me out. Broke my heart, you know. But only a little while. But when broke, the freaking crack went come big, man. My ipo. And then, it's all Kanakas, you know. All blacker Kanakas. Nary a poi dog in the bunch. Oh, my goodness. Like an ocean mist on a moonlit sea. Cool darling, you have abandoned me. My feet isn't walking, but my mind don't see. Was it something I said? Something I never do. Things ain't the same, babe. Got me feeling blue. Getting cold on the stone. The sun keeps trying to shine. Clapopo is forever. I won't be back this time. You see, I know tomorrow, and tomorrow knows me. Boy, kinda kawale, and the storm waits alone. The storm waits alone. People laugh all around me, but I just make believe. Cool darling, when will I see the day? Morning sun up, Waikalulu Bay. Cool darling, gonna shine down on me. Nukapakala, shine down on me. So, you know, it's a thing, eh? It's like a yearning for the freaking Kanaka step up to the plate. You know, you wait and the summer bitch don't show up. Over and over. So, the next generation, eh, get prepared for that. Bring lunch. It's not, you know, I'm excited. Oh, and you know what? The makahiki. I made makahiki before, a long time ago. PKO days. I remember when we made the makahikis, the Kanakas was all mad, you know. They would say, what the hell's the matter with you guys? You're going to hell and all. I said, oh, shit. But we did that to resurrect the Kanaka god. And so when they asked me, why you doing? I said, because you guys need competition. You know, only get one god in the house. That's, what do you call it? Only get one It's against the law. That's right, eh? You can have one newspaper guy, no can own all the newspaper. And so I told him, eh? Yeah, same like God. You can have just one freaking God. Hell no. So we went to him like that for have, competitive gods. And see who get the better deal. But this year, I would spend the money, I can help. But never have. So, in Kyoka, Makaiki molded a lot of the kids. So all their life, every year, get Makaiki. So this year never have. Boom, they call me up, Uncle. I say, okay, bam. So now, they're going to take over. Heavy. They been calling me up, Uncle, so we start talking. I said, you know what? I get to know the freaking thing before I lift the stuff up one man. I don't bother nobody. Take me a long time. I put them up, set them up, take them down. Everything in my house all the time. Guaranteed gonna be there next year. So, but now, I gotta use the kind dolly. And I free me with that dolly, so. And if my son habut, shit, more long. But you know why not? I tell you, they don't get leaking. My son, he my apple, he my pet. I never hit him once in his life. Right about by the fourth daughter, but my fifth daughter, they lucky, I probably leak already. My fifth daughter got leakings. But the first four, and as a result, they more ill. My boy never get leaking. They bugger lazy. But the 5 girls I used to leak, they crack a jack now. Huh? So I think we gotta bring back leakings. I want to know if that's the evidence. When I tell you go cut the grass, and I bought one tractor. My father, he sneezed, the motor better be on. And so I don't know. I don't know the answers, only observations. And then in this world is so, the earth is so, okay, here. Only get 3 senses of power in the earth. And man is the weakest. So he 3rd place. 2nd place is the nuclear bomb. And 1st place is the earth. That's why I made earth my God. So I don't give a shit. I look at the nuclear bomb. Man, Fukushima once slapped you and down. It's the best advice I can offer. Like we was talking about that old person that when they got educated, they think they're smart. But I know where the moist stay. I know where the holy. I know how to get limo and rough. And I'm not gonna tell you guys. I was gonna show my son, but he kind of started. I like show him, I said, boy, this puka, spooky, See the cliff like that, eh? See on the cliff, and the blue water come right up to the cliff. Right over the cliff. Yeah, I show you how close. But that bottom, see, this is the cliff. Maybe about right here. This is the puka. When the wave come, it hit the wave, boom, and right here all blue. Boom, and it come, wow, and the wave go right over. Right in there. That's where it's there. And the bugger is about this deep. But the hole, when you throw the net, I don't give a shit how long it take go down, because the fish got to only come out through the hole, and the net get them. But yeah, that's how I found out I had the kind, COPHD or whatever. In the hole, bro. I was in the hole, and I was underneath there. Hey, I come up, here come the set. I go back down, gather the net. I just say like this, looking up, waiting for the wave. I run out of air. I go, I'm in panic. I said, no, can be. Not me. I think I started turning blue. I had to let him go down there, shoot up. I got dirty leakings going on up. The wave hit me, boom. That's how I found out. I getting old. But I got the fish. But that got me so scared. Normally I wait, I can stay in the water, I can stay in that hole maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Hold my breath. You just relax. Stop stop the earth and count. Just stay in that water. They want them to, oh, no more, shoot up, boom. But all of those things from the earth, when you learn it, see, I think 2 things you gotta learn: the earth and human nature, and then you'll be all right. And if you like know human nature, go study dogs. Wanna shit you? Dogs and the migration they're in. How long this class? Oh, almost far. Okay, one more song. But anyway, I just want to leave you with that. Earth is the greatest teacher, but you gotta go to class. You know, this is nice. This is, and I know my friend Atwood not here anymore, but we used to have fun over here. And don't forget Pule. Pule now. Pule kako. I believe that, you know. And that's why when the missionaries came, the brother said, how come that's all they do, that's all they do? He said, your lordship, they're praying. Pule kako. Use the tuna. So, as my manao, you know, you go class in earth, you go class in school, but that's one thing I think good about history. But history is same like the marijuana now. It's only skimming. Only some surface cosmetic motherfuckers, boy. It's so depressing. You know, that's why when I went go, I said taking out transmission. I don't change clothes, I don't brush teeth, I just chew gum. I went straight to the marijuana. Walking down there, I smell like transmission oil. Because I had to go do my homework, eh? And I look at them, look at me, I don't even look at them looking at me. But I went to see, like I was saying, uncertainty, you know. And I think it's good. Because uncertainty means you have doubt. Eh? And if you have doubt, the illusion might be crumbling. This song is, I wrote this song for the Mahus. Because us guys, we use them a lot, you know, the Mahus. We don't know it, but us guys, I know I use them a lot because the Christians just hate them. So I oh, so great to have Mahus. Oh my, thank God for the queers. Just for irritate the Christians. And I always used to wonder because my auntie them, they're heavy Christians, you know. But my house get choked Mahus. You know, get man Mahu and Wahine Mahu. Kind of plenty, you know, my house. So I always wanted to ask my auntie, because my auntie heavy Jehovah's Witness. And she think my cousin not Mahu. But he Mahu. You know, if you look long, you can tell the bugger swish and, you know, all that. I just wanted to know how does that figure out into things, you know. Oh boy. Anyway, this song for the Mahus. Standing in the need of prayer. Oh, Lazarus, him is standing in the need of prayer. But don't you go out, have a jolly good time on the beaches down at Waikiki. The next Mrs. Nancy, Emolole her blouse. Go out there, ask Mrs. Nancy. Come on, girl. Emolole her blouse. Every sister's got a story. Every brother swings a tail. Some are quick as a bad habit rabbit, some slow as a junkie snail. I tell you, all them need something you got. You don't know it yet. Hope before the story getting over. More likely you gon' get. You be Humpty Dumpty up the sleeve, drooling at the mouth. More likely start to believe that the Pilikia must have been our fault to keep believing us humble to receive. us humble. What an evil web we weave when at first we practice to deceive, to deceive, to deceive. Well, the story got Skippy Ioane in the corner, him a chopping on the cherry tree. Moses and the Pharaoh in deep arbitrating about leaving them connected in peace. I tell you, I wasn't there, neither you. Truly, I couldn't say that the facts bear witness to the truth. To induce me to stay. I ain't here to mitigate a resurrected Tanaka beliefs. What irritates is the constitutional scriptures from the old politics of a thief. Keep leaving us humble to receive. They keep us humble. What an evil web we weave when at first we practice to deceive, to deceive, to deceive. Well, when I get to my heaven, I'm gonna let all of my who's in. Kilo equal power, kilo the original sin. When you get to heaven, don't you worry about the key. Your heaven gonna look like you, or just like my heaven gonna look like me. The annexation, the overthrow, Hawaiian homes and things. You don't bully me when I was living. You ain't catching my ass when I'm dead. I tell you, that fraud of God, democracy seems a tad askew to me. I'm mimicking the monster. It's always a make-a-believe. I keep believing us humble to receive. They keep us humble. Woo. What an evil web we weave when at first we practice to deceive, to deceive, to deceive. Well, the moral of the story, say what the hell y'all expect. You was playing cards with the dealer who the gambling with for the deck. Well, now you go out seeking judicial relief, and hello, what you find? Well, the one on the bench that is slamming on the gavel is a perpetrator in the crime. She third power he spoke to me is never safe to assume. Well, the fragrance that should have been justice was cheap toilet perfume. Keep believing us humble to receive. They keep us humble. What an evil web we weave when at first we practice to deceive, to deceive, to deceive. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, whom is standing in the need of prayer. Oh, bully, you think that the kingdom cannot come back? Therefore, Jesus Christ returned for the sinners living here. What illusion would you prefer? Set your soul free. Santa Claus in the skies, or Christian values of 1893. 93. Oh, that Santa Claus in the skies, or Christian values of 1893. 93. All right. Okay, goodbye. Fare thee well on your journey from the womb to the tomb. You know, fare thee well. And when you see stupid, no look. Just make your eyes slow to the left and dig the freak out. Stupid gonna cost you money. Goodbye. In their life, you're coming naked and you're coming all alone. In this life I did foolish, I did stupid, did them all on my own. In this life, elikimet pa hoi hoi, asut salid mele igli chupuna, the elders moan. In this life, each and every one heading on home. Born in this world without love, without hate. It's given or it's not. It's never too early, never too late. And if the mama and the papa in their hearts they will not find great green God, earth mama, till all the little cake is yours, mine. And if ever I have not been good, well, I hope you know I tried it the best way that I could.